Hi, I'm Rich Torrey. Welcome to another Level Up Cartooning. All you ever need to follow along with me is a pencil and paper. It doesn't get any easier than that, right? Okay, so as promised, this week we're going to return to our goal of drawing all 4 of the new versions of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from their hit movie, Mutant Mayhem. We've already drawn Leonardo, or Leo as he's called in the movie, before we were rudely interrupted by me drawing some of the characters from Matt Groening's reboot of Futurama. My apologies to all those waiting patiently for the return of the TMNTs. And this week, we're going to start things off with Michelangelo, or Mikey as he's called in the movie. Mikey the Orange Turtle is the youngest and possibly the funniest of the brothers. His weapon of choice, nunchucks. As I warned back when we drew Leo back in July, buckle up because this pose of Mikey may be a bit tricky for you, which if you ask me is what it's all about, trying stuff that might push us out of our comfort zone. And if you aren't familiar with the redesigned Ninja Turtles, the feel or look of the new movie is similar to that of the Miles Morales Spider-Man movies, sort of a looser and sketchier version, which gives it a lot of energy. Very cool. Also, the characters have been redesigned to focus on the fact that they are in fact teenagers. Anyway, before we get started, make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button as it helps this channel to grow, and hit the bell so you never miss a lesson. Alright then, let's draw from the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie, Mutant Mayhem, Mikey, or Michelangelo. We're going to draw Mikey step by step, giving you the secret formula to be able to draw him again and again. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I normally use the character's head to figure out how big the entire character is. In this pose, Mikey's body is about 3.5 heads tall. In other words, however tall his head is, his entire body is 3.5 of those. That said, his arm and his hand are raised above his head, about another head height. So all in all, the drawing will be about 4.5 heads tall, which you'll see as we lay it out. Okay, so let's draw on the roadmap for Michelangelo, or Mikey, from the new TMNT movie, Mutant Mayhem. Okay, so there's a roadmap for Mikey. Now we're on to step 2. In this step, we do what I call roughing out the features. I want to remind you that until the third and final step, you want to draw as light as possible. You'll see that I use guidelines to help me to know where to put our Ninja Turtles' eyes, mask, and some of the other things. We don't want those guidelines in the final drawing, so you want to draw them light enough to be able to erase them easily. Okay, so let's rough out the features for Mikey. Okay, so there are the roughed out features of Michelangelo. So now with the roadmap done and the features roughed out, it's time for that final step. In step 3, we get to have fun. We get to draw in the final details of our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. We don't have to guess where to put things because we've already done all the hard work to figure that out. As I often say, I want you to be present. And what I mean by that is you don't want to just mindlessly retrace over the lines you've already drawn. As you're drawing that final line, you want to be thinking about it and how you might improve it. Stay vigilant until the very end. Okay? So let's draw in the details for Mikey. And there you have it, one of the stars of the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie, Mutant Mayhem, Mikey. So how do you think you did? Understand, if you've never drawn Mikey before, or for that matter, any Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, then you cannot expect to have drawn him perfectly. And as I pointed out at the beginning, this pose and this character in general is a bit tricky. You notice I don't spend time coloring our hero during this video because I want my lessons to focus solely on the drawing process. Now you have the secret formula, the process for drawing Mikey. And with that, you can draw him again and again. And by all means, color him when you're done. I promise each time you draw him, it'll be a little better and a little easier. I also promise the more you work with me, the better you're going to get at all of your cartoon characters. So I'd love to see your drawing of Mikey. If you can, take a picture and post it on either Facebook or Instagram, and don't forget to include the hashtag #LevelUpCartooning. I hope you had as much fun as I did with this one. Remember to subscribe, and thanks for joining me. Until next time, cowabunga, and keep drawing, my friends.